Because he was commissioned, as we know, as a prophet at the age of 40. And before that, while his people were busy with idol worshipping, with the imbibing of alcohol, with fighting for the most trivial of reasons, with adultery and fornication, with enslaving the weak and mistreating the women, Rasulullah ﷺ kept away from all of these and would discourage anyone he could talk to against indulging in any of these. He never worshipped any idol, but would seclude himself, as we have learned, to the cave of Hira, the mountain of light, Jabal Nur, and would be contemplating about the creator of the universe, until at length Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Sayyidina Jibreel, the archangel, to him with the first revelation, Iqra' bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Rasulullah alayhi salam throughout his life was not one who would be carried away by the whims and caprices of people. But if people did good, they would find him leading them in all good. And if people did evil, they'll find him farthest away from any act of evil. And he never called his people or encouraged them to violence or to oppression. On the contrary, he would act against senseless violence, would act against oppression. In his seerah we learn, in his youth, he formed or joined an association that was known as Hilf al-Fudul. The main aim of which was to put a stop to the endless senseless wars that the people of Arabia would engage in. An organization that was there to defend and fight for the rights of the oppressed and for the rights of those who do wrong. This was him, alayhi salatu salam, to fight for the rights for those who were wronged. It was him, alayhi salatu salam, before Islam. Then how wonderful indeed it was after Islam, when he was commissioned as a prophet. We know he was born as an orphan, and he declared in his prophethood, anyone who takes care of an orphan, anyone who becomes a foster parent of an orphan and treats them well, I shall stand shoulder to shoulder with them in paradise. And he pointed with his two fingers, I shall be like this with them in paradise, so close. And he said, before there were any trade unions or labor organizations, آتِ الْأَجِيرَ أَجْرَ قَبْلَ أَنْ يَجِفَّ عَرَقًا. Pay the wage earner their wages before their sweat dries. In other words, pay the salaries of your employees even before the end of the month. Don't wait until they have finished their work, but give it to them even before they are finished, in order not to do wrong to them, so that indeed their rights will be adequately protected. And finally, in the summary, the last but not the least, alayhi salatu salam, he gave us a final guarantee, since the main purpose of our being Muslim and worshipping Allah is to gain, subhanahu wa ta'ala, his favors, his approvals, and eternal life in bliss and happiness in the hereafter. He has said, alayhi salatu salam, those amongst you who shall be closest to me on the day of judgment and in paradise are those of you who are best in behavior, most exemplary in character. أحسنكم خلقا أو أخلاقا. And it is character, it is morality, it is good behavior indeed that will count more than anything else on the day of judgment. And this is what he, alayhi salatu salam, has taught us, this is what he has shown us, and this is what the way he has led us. Let us therefore commemorate his birth, which according to the vast majority of historians and scholars was in this month of Rabi' al-Awwal, and most precisely the 12th of Rabi' al-Awwal, which falls tomorrow by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as the Shaykh has said, even if it was the 1st or the 10th, or any other month, any other year, any other time, he is still Rasulullah alayhi salatu salam, and we would have loved him equally, if not even more. Then let us endeavor to be true believers. Let us endeavor to be true followers of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, and success by the grace of Allah shall be ours. Sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. May Allah reward you for your patience, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow upon you and all of us the blessings of Rasulullah alayhi salatu salam, and the blessings of the month of Rabi' al-Awwal, the blessings of Islam and the blessings of Iman, and provide us with guidance at all times, and have mercy upon us, and give us guidance, and provide for us in this dunya as well as in the akhirah, for indeed he subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best of providers. وما ذلك على الله بعزيز إن ذلك على الله يسير وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إن شاء الله في بعض الإعلانات إن شاء الله نخبر عنه.